My first year selling brand name products on Amazon, I made over $100,000 profit without running any ads, creating any products, or buying any products from China or wholesalers. In this video, I'm going to show you the best way to find profitable winning products fast, even if you've never sold a product online, don't know where to get started, or don't know how to get ungated. And Amazon Online Arbitrage hasn't just worked great for me, it also worked for my student Bola, who went from $0 to $70,000 a month in sales as a busy mother of two in just 4 months. Or my man Nick right here, a former software engineer who was a part-time seven-figure Amazon seller before quitting his 9 to 5 to go full-time on Amazon. And my boy Andrew right here, who's actually living overseas in the Middle East, serving the military, running his Amazon business fully remote using a prep center. He's now making over $10,000 a month and has moved back over the States to run his Amazon business full-time. Let's jump inside my screen and get right to it.
So we're here inside my screen on the Google Chrome browser, guys. This is where we're going to be doing Amazon All-in Arbitrage, where we find discounted name brand products on big retail websites like PetSmart, Target, Kohl's, Walmart to flip on Amazon for a profit. All we do is order them to ourselves, ship them to ourselves, and ship them off in bulk to the Amazon FBA warehouse where they handle the rest, all the customer service, picking, packing, and shipping. The beautiful thing is, guys, we're selling name brand products, so we don't have to run any ads. We don't have to drive any traffic to our listing. We're just selling brand name products we can already see are doing well, like these Kong harnesses right here that we can pick up on PetSmart. So literally a retailer you probably drive past all the time, their website here for 35 bucks. And then we can also see that there's a buy one, get one 50% right here. So actually can take off buy one, get one 50%. So about 25% off each unit right here. And now over on Amazon, we can actually see these are going for $60 here on Amazon. Just on Google Chrome here, we can see in the buy box here, they're going for 60 bucks. So buying for about 28, selling for 60 bucks on Amazon, there's got to be margin there. But of course, there's shipping, there's fees, there's sales tax, everything like that. So how do we actually calculate that? And how do we know that the products we're selling are actually fast selling? And that comes down to the SellerAmp Chrome extension. So that's where you want to get started, guys. Literally, even before you open up your Amazon seller account, is you want to go ahead and get a 2-week free trial of the SellerAmp Chrome extension right here, which is going to tell you how fast a product sells and how profitable a product is even after the shipping, the fees, and everything like that. So taking a look over here on the SellerAmp Chrome extension, the first place we want to look is the BSR, otherwise known as the best sellers rank. So don't worry about the BSR percent right here, but do worry about the overall BSR. And for the most part, guys, try to stay under like a 200 or 250K rank right here, and then above like 20 or 30 estimated sales per month right here. So we can see this item has a 74K BSR. The lower the BSR, the better. So we know this listing sells pretty well, and we can see 50 plus sales per month. That's not bad. So we can see over on PetSmart, they're going for 35 bucks. So if we plug that in, we can see that $6 profit and 11% margin, but the ROI is coming in too low. And we always want to make sure the ROI is going for above 30%. So now we have to plug in that buy one, get one 50% off. So on each unit, that would actually be about 25% off. So let's just take off 25%, just using the profit calculator and SellerAmp. And now we can see $15 profit and a 58% ROI. And remember, guys, that takes into account shipping, sales tax, the Amazon platform fees, literally everything like that. So that's not a bad item whatsoever here, guys. And the basic product research criteria you guys want to follow is under a 200K rank, above $3 profit per unit, and above a 30% return on investment right here. So that's not bad whatsoever. And now let's take a look at another winning product. And then I'm going to show you guys how to actually find your own winning products on your own too as well. So taking a look here on Amazon, we can see these Goodfellow boxer briefs are going for about $39 in the buy box right here. It's a 110K rank, so we know this listing actually sells. 135 estimated sales per month, and we can see over on Target they're going for 20 bucks. So plugging in 20 bucks right here, selling for about 39 in the buy box over on Amazon, we can see the BSR is good, the profit's good, the profit margin's good, but the ROI is not quite there. But similar to how on PetSmart, there was that buy one, get one 50% off. And luckily, pretty much always these deals are going on Target, we can actually purchase discounted gift cards here. So we can go over to cardbear.com and we can see Target gift cards here. We can buy a $100 Target gift card for 90 bucks, which immediately adds 10% to the margin. Seems a little bit confusing the first time you do it, but it's really second nature just using cardbear.com. Nice and easy. You buy the gift cards and then you can actually just use them to check out on the retailer. And because you bought them at a discount, that builds in the margin. So for example, we can take off about 10% right here. So now taking off 10%, this becomes $7 profit and a 41% ROI and that's not bad whatsoever. And so the SellerAmp Chrome extension is where you want to start with proc research, but you also always want to use the Keepa Chrome extension as well, which is another Chrome extension we can plug in. They're both $20 per month, nice and easy right here. And SellerAmp tells us if a product's profitable today, but Keepa tells us if a product's actually profitable over time. So Keepa literally shows us the value of a product ever since it was added on Amazon. You want to start with the 3-month data right here, and we'd see the price, which is nice and stable over time. So the top chart shows the price and the demand, aka the sales rank. We just want to make sure it hasn't been way lower in the past. We can see the sales rank's been good over time. The green line, the buy box has been good over time. The pink line right between 37 to 38, 39 right there. And then the competition on the bottom chart, aka the new offer count, we just want to make sure that's not shooting up or that there's any like massive drops in it, which would indicate an IP complaint right there. And I get asked all the time how much competition is too much competition on a specific product. Truth be told, it's all about the trend of the competition, and we just want to make sure it's not shooting up. There's incredibly fast selling listings that have like 100 sellers, but it's just because they sell 5,000 times a month. So now we've seen a couple examples of winning procs, but how the heck do we actually find other winning procs from here? And that's where so many beginners go wrong, guys, is they think the best way to find procs as a complete beginner is manual sourcing, where you look through the clearance sections of big websites. But truth be told, I definitely don't recommend starting out on the website side of things. I actually recommend starting out on the Amazon side of things right here, using what's called the storefront stalking method, which is by far the easiest way to do it, just using SellerAmp right here. So taking a look at this product, we already know is good. We already know it's reseller friendly. We can see there's 9 sellers currently on this product, and all we have to do to find other good products that are already vetted, already reseller friendly, so much easier than just going to random websites and looking through their clearance or their sales sections, is scrolling down here on SellerAmp and now opening up the storefronts of sellers we already know are making lots of profit, aka that have 25 plus reviews. When you're a beginner, you're not going to have any reviews. Luckily, the Amazon algorithm doesn't really factor in reviews much. It's all just about price on a specific item. But reviews are a great way to indicate that a seller is making lots of profit and it's someone that we want to potentially storefront stock here. So now we just open up all these sellers that we see have lots of reviews here, and we can go ahead and dig in. Yeah, anyone with like 50 plus, for example, right there. Yeah, 62, that's not bad. Right, so we can see, yeah, 5,000, that's totally making money here. And the nice thing is you guys can literally just start out using the winning proxy seen in my videos to go ahead and find other items to storefront stock right here. And now, pretty quickly, inside these seller storefronts, we can see all the brands they carry, right, as well as all the categories they carry right here. We could filter into specific ones. And all the items that show up at the top of their storefront here are their fastest selling products we can go ahead and take a look at too. And because we can see other sellers are making money on this stuff, this validates them as reseller friendly items right here. Now, I'm sure you're watching this and you're wondering, okay, but how do I actually get ungated in these products? So luckily, ungating is not a really difficult thing in 2025. I have a full tutorial on my channel, so I'll leave a link down below to that in the description if you want to check that out as well after this right here. But we can now see inside these seller storefronts and go ahead and see what else they got here. Just taking a look at the brands they carry, right? We can get a good gauge of that just looking at these sellers here. And now we can go ahead and see, yeah, the seller's got a ton of Kong products. There's a good chance that Kong stuff also comes from PetSmart right here. So for example, we can see 40K BSR. Let's take a look at that right here, right? We can see this is a black large harness. We just took a look at a black extra large harness, but this is looking like based on that max cost, that's going to make sense as well right here. So we can see 37 right here, but lowest price is 49. So we can take a look at that too as well. And now we just want to get started taking a look inside these seller storefronts to see what else they got right here. So for example, yeah, 45K BSR, Jellycat ungated, nice and easy from the Jellycat website. Brand websites always work for ungating here. And now pretty quickly, we can see other examples here too as well. So we can see, yeah, a bunch more Kong stuff, right? And this seller's got, yeah, other Jellycat and other Jockey stuff, for example, and other Yankee Candle stuff, for example, right here. And we just want to dig in and see what we can make money on. And these are all already vetted as reseller friendly, considering we can see that other people are making money on them. So for example, 33K rank, let's take a look at that, right? 2K rank, let's take a look at that. It's currently the 4th of July too. There's lots of deals going on, which helps too as well. And now we can see this is a 2K rank. So we know people are making money on this, but there's a bunch of other colors and sizes here. So how do we actually figure out the best colors and sizes? And the way we want to do that, guys, is going down here to variations on Keepa. I would recommend taking a sec to organize your variations tab similar to mine on Keepa. And now we can see we filter top to bottom by buy box here to see which variation selling for the most. And then let's take a look at this new offer count column here to see what's got good offer count wiggle, aka people making money on it here. So for example, 27 here, take a look at that. Take a look at this blue one here as well, but this black one probably the most common here. So for example, right? We can see, yeah, gorgeous stable keep a chart right here. And now we just want to take a look at this here, and we can see 16.8, right? As well, let's see, probably the jockey website here. Okay, those are, yeah, okay, so those are not the right ones here. Let's see, so yeah, 16.8 here on JCPenney's, right? So we can plug that in, 16.8 right here. We can see that's close. Would want to see if there's an additional coupon on JCPenney's right here. See, it looks like probably not. There might be discounted gift cards here, but I don't think we'll be able to get like 20% off. We'll go ahead and plug this in now here. Let's see, JCPenney here. And obviously not every item's going to be profitable, but a lot of stuff will. So for example, we take off 12% from this, right? When see, yeah, 15% ROI, so not quite there. No problem here. Take a look at these. Damn, it's a good looking chart too. And there's even buy box share going higher here, closer to like 35, right? So it's not just where the buy box is going today, but it's also where it's going over time. So I'd actually be pricing this higher at like 35 if I were to send this in. And then we literally just plug this in on Google and see what retailers carry this item here. So let's see. Dog leash in green right here. Let's see. So yeah, ship in stock here. So that's green. So 22.5 here. And then we can see, so 22.95, take off 25%, right? So we can see, boom, that PetSmart deal strikes again. And we can see $7 profit, 45% ROI right here. We can nice and easily ungauge this using PetSmart. This actually might be an auto ungate too. And then in terms of how many you actually buy when you find a winning product, typically just 5 to 10 to start, about 10 obviously for ungating right there. So that's not bad whatsoever there, guys. Another example of winning product here. Let's go ahead and find some more. And the nice thing is you guys can literally just use these examples to go ahead and storefront stock on your own too as well. Let's see, yeah, 36 right here. And remember, guys, literally there's all these other storefronts to go ahead and take a look at too as they're going on your own. So we can see, yeah, another nice stable keep a chart here, guys. Let's see, max cost is 18 right here. Let's see, so yeah, 40% off here. So let's see, and then we can see, those aren't cool. Oh yeah, they are. Okay, so 18 here, right? So let's see, so jockey, right, these briefs right here. I think those, yeah, these are like the long ones here, so those don't work here. Let's see, so 36, take off 40%. Right, so let's see. So 36, take off 40% right there. We can see not quite there, unfortunately. Don't think there's an additional coupon on there. So unfortunately, that doesn't work here. Let's see. Yeah, nice and stable here as well. And we can see, yeah, boom. So 35 here. So 35, take off 25% for that other size of the harnesses right there. So that's not bad as well. Right, we can see this is the name of the game here. Right, we can see, yeah, nice and stable there, 49 here. Right, so plugging this in, we can see 35. Right, and then we want to take off that BOGO as well right here. So we can see, yeah, 35 there, right? We got the pink ones as well. So 35, take off the BOGO right there is not bad as well. And we can see another example of a nice winning product. And that's the name of the game with online arbitrage. We're not reinventing the wheel at all. We're just finding discounted name brand products we can already see people are making money on. Jockey stuff was close. Couple PetSmart examples are good. We can go ahead and storefront stock off this as well. And over time, you end up finding a lot of winning products. And that's the beautiful thing is we're not reinventing the wheel. We don't need to run any ads, create any products, or buy stuff from China. We're just finding discounted name brand products we can already see are on sale that we find in the storefronts of other sellers that we already know are making money and go ahead and build from there. So that's the process of finding good online arbitrage products using by far the easiest way to find winning products, seller amp, storefront stocking. If you guys want personalized one-on-one help directly from me, now's a great time to apply for my coaching program with back to school season and Q4, the biggest time of the year later this year from October to December, fast approaching right here. I have tons of insane student results. We'll pop a whole bunch of the best ones up here on screen right now. I'm the only Amazon coach that actually does one-on-one calls with every student. So if you want more details on that and how I can help, if you are interested in personalized one-on-one help directly from me, take a look at that down below at the link in the description. If you have any questions, make sure to let me know down below in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks so much for watching.